Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to read interesting stuff from Scholastic News. Are aliens real? What do you think, guys? Are they real or no? Let's go through it. Many people claim that they have seen a strange spaceship. Have aliens been visiting us? Let's see through this article. So, science and technology. Do aliens exist? As you read, compare and contrast the three UFO sightseeing described in the article. How are the sightings alike? How are they different? Pilot Kenneth Arner could not believe his eyes as he peered out his small airplane's window. 9 glowing objects flashed past. It was 1947 and Arner was flying over the mountains of Washington state. Most of the objects he saw were shaped like circles. Soon, news reporters had named for them flying saucers. Years later, in 1975, Travis Walton and 6 other men saw a circular object in an Arizona forest. Walton went in for a closer look and disappeared. He returned 5 days later, saying that aliens had taken him on a spaceship. And in 2004, crews of 2 U.S. Navy planes watched a wide oval aircraft flying over the Pacific Ocean. The craft moved towards them, then raced off. Do these tales give you goosebumps? They are just a few of many times people have reported seeing UFOs or unidentified flying objects. Such stories have led to a question about whether we are alone in the universe. Strange sights. You have probably seen stories about alien spaceships in books and movies. But every year, thousands of people report seeing UFOs in real life. Scientists say that many UFO sightings have simple explanation. Some may be illusions caused by sunlight or clouds. Others may be drones or aircraft that people don't see very often, like military planes. But some people argue that not all UFOs can be explained away. Luis Elizondo is one of them. He once worked for the US government and says he has investigated many UFO sightseeings. He says that witnesses often describe UFO with strange shapes. The vehicles often move at super fast speeds, and many UFO do not seem to have wings or engines. When you see something in the sky that's not an airplane, balloon, or bird, you wonder, okay, so what is it? Elizondo says, so, more to explore. Have alien spacecraft visited Earth? Does life even exist beyond our planet? It may be a long time before we have answers to these mysteries. Humans have explored only a small part of our solar system, and we know very little about what lies even deeper in space. Each year, scientists discover new planets billions of miles away. No one knows what or who we might find on them. Let's see, have you seen UFO? 17% people said yes, and 83% people said no. So guys, are you among those 17% or 83% people? So, what's to know? Illusions, things that are not what they appear to be. Solar system is a group of planets and other objects all moving around the same star. So the Mystery Area 51 is a super secret US Air Force base in Nevada desert opened in 1955. It's a testing site for spy planes, but the US government denied it existed until 2013. Some people say that that's because the government is hiding aliens there. There have been many reports of strange aircraft flying in that area. Look at that, Nevada Area 51. Why might someone mistake this spy plane for a UFO? So guys, you learned something about aliens today in this articles. Let's see what other articles going to say about what happened to this colony. Let's see what colony they are talking about. For more than 400 years, experts have been trying to solve the famous case of a lost colony. Some local Native American groups were friendly to the colonists. Some even shared their food with the newcomers. It took the colonies about 2 months to sail from England to America. John White's granddaughter's Virginia Dare was the first English child born in America. A change of plans. The colonists had planned to move on to the Chesapeake Bay area, where the land was perfect for growing food. Instead, they remained on Roanoke Island, where it was much harder to grow crops. In which direction would the colonists have traveled to get the Roanoke Island to Chesapeake Bay? Hatteras Island, Sidex, and Roanoke Island. So, it was a hot August night in 1590, so long ago, 1590. John White had spent weeks at sea. Finally, he spotted Roanoke Island near what is now North Carolina. He couldn't wait to see the family and friends he had left behind 3 years earlier. But when White got to the island, no one was there. The houses had been taken apart, weeds grew everywhere. One word was caught into a post. Croatoan. It was the name of an island 50 miles south. Had everyone moved there? A storm kept White from finding out. He had to return to England. To this day, no one knows what happened to the lost colony of Roanoke. A rough start. White and about 115 other men, women, and children arrived on Roanoke in 1587. They had left England to make a home in what they called the New World. Things didn't go as planned. One American Indian tribe in Roanoke had been attacked by English explorers in the past, so when White's group arrived, the tribe was not welcoming the attack, killing one colonist. The colonists were running out of food too. White worried they might starve. In the summer of 1587, he sailed back to England for supplies, but his trip took longer than expected. He never saw the other colonists again. Digging for clues, today experts are still trying to crack the case. Did the colonists move? Were they attacked? No graves belonging to the colonists were ever found on Roanoke, but clues have been found nearby. Experts dug up artifacts on the island of Croatoan, now called Hatteras. They include a sword handle and a stone writing tablet. And pieces of English pottery were found 50 miles west of Roanoke in an area experts called Sidex. Archaeologist Eric Klingelhofer says these clues suggest that the colonists split up and moved, but others say of the item could have belonged to the Native Americans who traded with colonists. Experts are still searching for the answers. We will keep digging until we solve this mystery. Klingelhofer says, words they know. Artifacts, objects made or used by people long ago. Archaeologist, a person who studies old objects to learn about the past. From colony to country. A colony is a group of people from one country who take over another land. They claim the new territory for their home country, which keeps some control over the colony. America's history began before colonies ever existed. So before Columbus, Christopher Columbus didn't discover the New World in 1492. The millions of native people have been here for more than 10,000 years. They were forced off their land by colonists. So colonial times, Columbus paved the way for more explorers from Spain, France, and England. These countries established colonies in North America. The first successful English colony was Jamestown, founded in 1607. America today. In 1776, the 13 British colonies declared their independence from England and became states. Eventually, our nation expanded and more states were added today. There are 50 states now. So as you learned about what happened with the colonies, so let's go to all the topic and see what's in there. Can you put up these mysteries on the map? So what are these mysteries? Read about 4 mysterious places around the world. Write the number of each. 1 in the correct spot on the map. Which of these mysteries will you explore more? So first are Lake Hellier. This Australian lake is a color of a bubble gum. Scientists are not sure why. They say the pink color could come from certain microorganisms or tiny living things. It looks so beautiful. See the pink lake. Another one is Easter Island. This island in the Pacific Ocean is famous for its giant stone statues. There are more than 800 figures called moai. They were carved long ago by the island's native people, but no one knows why. Third one is the Eye of the Sahara. Look at the Africa's Sahara Desert from outer space, and you might see this giant bullseye. It's a rock formation that is about 25 miles wide. How it formed is a big mystery. Number fourth is cliff cities. About 800 years ago, Native Americans built hundreds of homes along the cliffs of Mesa Verde and Colorado. Then they suddenly abandoned the cities. What could have used them to live? Now let's talk about a mummy mystery. World history, a mummy mystery. In 1991, hikers made a shocking discovery in the snowy mountain of Italy. They found the frozen mummy of a man who had lived 5,300 years ago. Scientists nicknamed the mummy Otzi, and they have been uncovering his secrets ever since. Ice preserved Otzi's body or kept it from falling apart. As a result, scientists have been able to learn a lot. For example, food was still in Otzi's stomach. Scientists say his last meal included deer meat and wheat. Medical tests show that Otzi's heart disease and tooth decay. We now know more about Otzi than about any other ancient human who ever lived, says scientist Aaron Wolf. One mystery scientists have solved is how Otzi died. They found an arrowhead in his shoulder. They think an enemy shot Otzi with the arrow from behind. But why? That's a question that will likely stay a mystery forever. By studying Otzi's mummy, scientists can imagine what he looked like when he was alive. Something like this. So, the monster search. For decades, people have reported seeing a large, long-necked creature in Loch Ness, a lake in Scotland. Does the Loch Ness monster really exist? If so, is it some kind of modern-day dinosaur? A supersized eelfish? A team of scientists have been studying the lake's water and animals. They hope to solve the mystery once and for all. So your turn. Based on the article, what do you think this monster would look like? Draw it. Alright guys, you have to draw this. Based on the article, what do you think this monster would look like? So try to draw it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed all those articles about aliens and the colony, and the third one we talk about the mummy and the mysteries of the map, and the monster search, of course, last one. So I will come back with more and more interesting articles in future. Keep watching, enjoy, hope you have a good day, and take care, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and push on the notification button. Take care. Bye bye.